Hello everybody and welcome to Farmer Ed Gaming and welcome to Riverside 22 episode number 4. So hopefully you can all hear me okay today. Had a few issues with my microphone last week and worked out what the problem is. It had been turned down in the computer settings, not in OBS. I thought it was OBS initially. But hopefully we're all okay, running okay. So, what should we do? So we've got this contract on this build to finish. We've got the straw to collect for our productions and for the animals. We've got a herbicide with the spot and spray on fields 29 and 31, and we need to sort out the cows. One other thing that I have noticed that we do need to do as well, if we go into Mark's fantastic time-saving stock check mod, and hello Mark, saw you creeping in there. We can see here that milk, it's at 782, it's on its way down. This month is the best month to sell the milk, so we need to do that. So first things first, let's get the combine back up and running. We will need to potentially look at getting that some fuel on the way back later. There we go. Oh, nearest waypoint, not first waypoint. There we go. How are we doing today, Mark? And what we'll then do is jump out of there and we'll start collecting some of this straw up. How much longer did you end up watching the Failing for Cancer stream for last night, Mark? Okay, yep. Oh, that sounds lovely having both of those at the same time, Mark. Yeah, I think I stayed up to about midnight. So. Ooh. A couple of nice dead arms for you today then. Right, so we'll run this straw back to the farm quickly, and hopefully when we come back we can get that combine emptied. Oh, bit of a tank slapper. Glad Joe's not here yet after last night. Run this back to the farm as quick as we can. Get this everything filled up. We could do with another tractor really, but I think with the contract nearly finished, hopefully we'll be able to get the Kubota to empty the wheat, empty the soybeans out of the trailer, and then we'll be able to send him back to the yard and get him running some milk to the sell point. Wayne, hello, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. No, this isn't multiplayer. This is just a personal save game, just a live series that I have going. Okay, so let's see what needs topping up, shall we? So we'll try the cows to start with, see if they need anything in both there. They need a little bit for their bedding, which we shall just empty around here. Okay, it's changed in the update, I think. Going back in here now. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Great. Thanks, Joe. I'm glad you saw that. There we go, that's all put up again. Lovely. Right. What we'll do, we'll let this guy run himself back down to the field we're working on. And we shall jump over into the Kubota. One. Where's my Kubota? There. Right. Oh, thank you, Wayne. Thank you very much for that comment. Right. So he's 91%. Almost finished the field as well. Looks like what's he got left to do? Ah, Farmington Briscoe, hello. welcome along. If people don't know, Farmston Briscoe currently working on a 4x, that's a 4 times English map. Really looking forward to that coming out. Give that a try as well. Yeah, Joe, it is. It's a really nice English map, quite standard size, so it's also on the ModHub, easily found on the ModHub. Riverside 22, if anybody is looking for it. The difference from this to some of the other English maps that are out there is that actually the main road through the map is really good width. So it gives you a really good ability to drive around, whereas some of the English maps, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with them at all, they're a little narrow sometimes. There are still some narrow roads on here as well, but most of them are relatively, or most of the main road is relatively wide. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll have to send this guy back to the farm, and we'll send him to the yard return point, because at the moment I don't have anything set up for the silo, auto drive wise. So we'll get this guy sent off and back, and we'll sort out our combine. Won't be long. Yeah, I saw some of your comments, Briscoe. I'm looking forward to it, but as both FSG and, I mean, I've said it kind of to you offline before as well, that obviously there's no rush for it. As long as you're happy with it, and as long as you're happy with the product you're putting out, then we'll be happy as well, mate. So, right, let's get this all folded up and popped back onto. Actually, let's get rid of this course. Get this popped back onto the header trailer. And then we'll get this all back to the yard. Right, this goes swung out and get him sent back as well. Yard return point. Okay, so let's have a look. Where is the fuel? Where is the nearest fuel point? Because this needs fuel. Over there. I don't think. Yeah. What I might do then is I might just send him back on his way, and we'll borrow a trailer, I think, and we'll actually we'll sort our own trailer out and get that done. Hopefully that'll work itself out in a minute. It might not actually, because of the fuel. Right, leave him there for a minute and we'll see how he gets on. Right, let's pick up some more straw. Right, that doesn't look like it's going to work because it wants to send it to a refueling station. So let's just jump into that a minute. We'll just turn off automatic refueling for a minute so that he can go back. And yet he still doesn't want to go back. We'll see how he gets on there though. Yeah, I bet you are, Briscoe. I mean, obviously you're playing a little bit, and I mean playing in inverted commas. You're obviously just going along testing it, right, and just seeing bits and pieces, make sure everything works okay. But I mean, there's going to be a difference from testing to playing. I know certainly when I create some of these auto drive courses that I've created, it's great, and yeah, I'm doing these things to obviously help other people out with their and things like that, but it does get to a point where you kind of miss playing. And yes, I'm obviously driving tractors around and vehicles and tipping at tip points and things like that, but there's no real point to it, again, in inverted commas. There's no like I'm doing now, there's no sort of picking up straw on the field to give it to cows and things like that. It's just a case of, right, let's easy dev in some straw and make sure that I can chip it, or easy dev a pallet of, I don't know, flour in that I can drop it off at the bakery, and so it's not quite the same. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've found that out from what you've been doing, so but I mean, certainly from the screenshots I've seen, certainly looks good, and yeah, as I say, looking forward to it. Right, let's send this guy on a tipping mission this time, get him sent back. We shall jump into the Kubota. Oh, hello. I see something over there. Not me driving. See, that's not me. I can prove it. I can prove it. That's not me. That's just for you, Joe. Bye, Wayne. Thanks for coming. Nice of you to join us. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Yeah, and it's not the same, is it? It's Briscoe. You're not really playing, are you? You're just coming in, you're doing a quick test, and then you're heading out again. I don't know what you're talking about, Mark. It shouldn't have done that though. It's supposed to be a little bit wider than that. I'll have to take a look at it. Right, let's give this guy a quick wash. Oh, okay, Wayne. No problem. Right. This all finished. I'll give the Kubota a quick wash as well. There we go. Right, park this guy up. Oh, okay, we've got a problem somewhere. There we go, look. Ah. Okay, right, so we need to modify that a little bit. Stay there, Massey. Right, let's get rid of that. Put that in there. And then bring him through. There we go, and that should be enough. Then get him to carry on. Apparently doesn't want to. I might as well just drive it from here. I can check the inward that Wayne seems not Wayne, sorry, Mark said that it's my AD course. In the process of adding productions right now. Once they've finished, I've got the final 50% of field to farmers. Nice, nice. As I say, looking forward to it. So, I mean, that's a reasonable turn in there. I think just because it's, I suppose, to be honest, it's a bit there is a gate hidden in there. Might have to adjust that a little bit, but we shall do that another time. Right, get this guy unloaded. We may not be able to get it straight in actually, so what we'll do, if we spin this guy around, pop the pipe out, let's run and grab this guy. Did not leave myself enough room for that, did I? Ah. That's what you get for leaving equipment lying around. We've got a trailer stuck in the way. Oh, hello. That's not the rope. Not quite sure, but I don't think those front wheels are touching the floor. Right. And then what we'll do, once we've dumped these, why am I dumping them? Why didn't anybody tell me? Oh dear. Right. Let's get these guys out of here anyway. Where's my soybeans? Soybeans up there. Gotta send this off to the contract, haven't we? Otherwise, what was the point? Soybeans, soybeans. This one here. Right, let's get this guy to do an unload. Let's do that because then he can come back. Yard return point. Getting delivered to sell points. Actually, I don't think that is at the right trigger, so we'll just get him to go to that sell point for now. Hopefully, he's got enough in there to sell what we need to get this guy washed. Okay, it looks like the cows are also full. So this can now, I think, all the straw can go into the multi-production factory. So, right, very quickly, let's reverse this guy in. Get him turned off and out of the way. And let's get this guy double check that straw. Straw and straw both full. Okay. The high-pitched beeping noise every so often is because the fuel is low on the combine. I want to say that might be, let me have a look, I think that might be the fill level warning. Let's have a look. Fill level warning when, no, I think that might actually just be a standard sound for vehicles that have got low fuel. Certainly from what I can remember. If anybody else can tell me that's any different. That's what that's what it's for, and I'm pretty sure that it's a standard feature. Yeah, that's what I thought. They don't need to be sideways, I don't know why I did that. Right, let's go and have a look. Where's our other friend? What's he doing going all the way down there for? Right, I think there's something wrong with the auto drive course up there then. Let's spin around here. I want to start selling some of that milk. Need to get these guys repaired as well. Yeah. Right. How's our milk price? Oh, wow. Still okay. Good. Hi Mark, welcome along. Thanks for coming in, buddy. All good. All good. I haven't had a chance to test the Massey yet. Ah, that's why. In regards to that point, one thing I did think, Mark, that I'm running a new version of the map. So I wonder whether it's something from the new version of the map, but I'll try it again. But what I'll do is I'll just try it off stream. I think I'll use the Kubota to shift stuff around for now, down to the BGA. So if anybody is not aware, having some teething problems with the weighbridge on the way out of the BGA down at the bottom with auto drive. So, as I say, we shall try that off stream. I didn't get a chance to try it beforehand. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we'll get some money from this contract. Yeah, absolutely. What about just calling you Time Waster, Mark? How does that work? Or Time Waste Production? Not that I would actually remember to keep calling you that. I'd keep calling you Mark anyway. My 5 and 6 and 7. Are we going to have enough? Are we going to have enough? Yes. Lovely. Right. Let's send this guy back to the yard. Let's pick up that contract. 5,000 for that. That's all right. We'll take that. And let's jump to that guy who's just turning up. Go. And let's do a bit more. Oh, I've collected the mission. What a muppet. Haha. Ah well, never mind, we've got a load of straw now. I'm pretty sure we've got plenty. Let's double check. Check the production. Yeah, I mean 185,000, that's okay. Right. Let's get this guy back to the farm as well then. Reasonable day at work today, Mark IV. I hope your Saturdays aren't too manic at work. I know when I used to work Saturdays it was just a bit of pain. You just want to get out, enjoy your weekend. Excuse me. Right. Could have done something auto drive wise while we're up there, but at the selling station, but never mind. "70-metre trench a foot deep to fill." Fun. Right, while we're coming through here, let's take that off there as well. Okay. Perfect. Right, so I guess the first thing we'll do is just jump out a minute. Let's drop this trailer off. If I can remember where I was going to park it. And oh, really need to clear up. Let's put the sidekick in here for now, out of the way. Right, where's my tractor? There we go. Ah, we've got some slurry. Let's drop this up here, I think. Put that into the production, and then we can take some milk. Right, so let's work this out. How much milk have we got? We've got 19,000 litres, and we've got 7,000 in the trailer. It's 3 trips, isn't it? So what we'll do a pick up and deliver, I think. We'll do pick up from milk. Do that. Actually, I know what we need to do. Right, please excuse the jump. This is just auto drive related. There we go. That's not where the selling station is. The wrong selling station. Selling station I want is down here. Okay. There we go. We'll drive ourselves in. We'll come up. Let's have a look how we're going to do it. Around here. Straight to the top. And there we go. And we'll call that the AIO station. Put that into that one. now all we need to do is run this out. Connect it up. And then, just like magic, we're back where we started. Okay, so now what we can do is we can let this guy go from that to that cell station. I want it to take milk, and what we're going to do, we're going to put 3 trips on that. Right, and we'll just let him go. Although, hang on, where's he going first? Okay. Right, let's give this trailer a bit of a wash, give the tractor a bit of a wash, put the spreader away. Or is that? Right, there we go. Let's pop this trailer away for a moment. Right. So, first things first, let's do... first things first, we're going to need some other tyres. I played a little bit when it first came out, Frisco, but I guess I got into my auto drive courses and stuff at that point, and I had it as a save, and I had like mod folders and everything ready for it, and just never really got back to it. Never really had the urge to go back to it. Not because of what it was, in terms of like but obviously I saw a lot of guys using it. So like, Scruffed is using it in his Farmhand roleplay series. We've got DJ did it for a little bit. Who else did one on there? Somebody else did one on there. Oh, Daggerwin I think did one on there for a while. I just kind of felt as though I'd played it. I've got i3D file offers 3 objects but 2 components have been loaded. Is that what you were talking about, Mark? Is it a case of when you load something on you don't see the PTO or something? There's my sprayer. There it is. Right. So once we've got some money in the bank, the plan is to repair all my machinery and make sure we're all good to go. Ice. Oh, that doesn't have PTO anyway. That doesn't work. I mean, so far today I've had no issues with it. But seems to work okay. Right, so as I said, we've got spot spray on here, so hopefully we can run this with no real problems. Spray off all of our weeds, not use loads of herbicide, boost up our scores, and be on the go. Right, I shall stick a GPS course on here as well. Also, there we go. There we go. Right, let's have a look. So we've got. Look at these. Right, so yes, we've got some weeds here. We've got some weeds in 29 that we need to kill off as well. We might need to get ourselves some more. Although. Gonna miss some here, I think. Extra camera. Is that what you were referring to in terms of... No, you were talking about the PTO. I mean, I've not noticed anything today, but I've not really looked. So what we can do, we'll stick something on with a PTO in a little bit, and we'll see how we go with that. Hello Tanner, welcome along. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Nice to see you again. Right. Run on the bottom here, make it easier to turn. Interesting. Right. Obviously not very quick. Our tractor's come up on its way back. It's obviously done one load of the milk for us. Quick save. Let's have a look at our finances, shall we? Ignore September. Harvesting sold milk. There we go. 5,712. So that's all right. Yeah, we were talking earlier, Tanner, that we're going to have to start referring to them as Mark H and Mark T, because otherwise it's Mark and Mark. Oh right, okay, so what's that? So what am I looking for in regards to the PTO, Mark? Or I hear a tractor. There we go. Right, we might have to double check that corner, I think. Look at in that corner. No, all good. Yeah, we are. It's just going to get too confusing all the time otherwise, isn't it? Marky mark. Right. Turn this back on and back to our GPS. What else we got on there? Sorry about all that camera zooming, just to kind of look up in the log file. I needed to use the page up button, but obviously that's also bound to camera. Right. Where's he off to? He's going that way around. Obviously the shorter route. Have to look, I can't remember. Okay, no worries. Sorry. So there we go, some more money coming in from our milk. And oh, look at that, nice reward. 203 environmental score reward now as well, as you saw in that map. Unfortunately, that's given us a 4% environmental score increase. So we just need to look at the nitrogen levels as well. I mean, they're all pretty good, to be honest. It might just be a case of next time we'll have to see what's going on. Yeah, that sounds good, Mark. Love to see that. But just as like a little short, just to sort of show people what it looks like. Because I'm guessing you're going to get FSG to do a nice map tour on it when it's released. So you don't want to give too much away, do you? Too early, I guess. Don't give away the farm, so to speak. And yes, pun intended. So still got 500 litres just under of herbicide left. So that's good. Let's pop back to this map as well. And look at that. Another couple of passes in this field, and then hopefully the next field will be quite quick. So yeah, they do indeed. They do indeed. Can't beat a bit of Argsy and FSG map tours. I think Nightbot's being a bit keen tonight, or today. I'll have to have a look and adjust some settings. Sending in a few too many automated messages. Right, looks like the helper's back for one more round of milk. Oh, hello. Turn that off. Oh, controversial, Mark Thor, controversial. I mean, I think FSG and Argsy do it differently, and I think that's what works. Is that if you want a nice sort of basic sort of overview of the map, you go to FSG. If you want something that's a little bit more in depth in terms of all the productions on it, what you start with, all that kind of stuff, you then go to Argsy, right? Or have I got them the wrong way around? I'm pretty sure I got them the right way around, but last little bit I missed. There we go. Let's just double check the map, make sure we've got everything. One tiny little speck there by the looks of it, but I'm not going to go and find that. Perfect. Right. Let's fold that up. Get ourselves through here. Sheep are doing okay, good productivity. We've got foods at 99%. All good. Right. Let's just move our track. Do. Yeah, absolutely, Tanner and Mark. Completely agree. But it's their own personal style, right? I mean, I'd still rather watch probably an FSG map tour over some of the others. I mean, supporting FSG for one, but got nothing against the likes of Mr. CDP or Pharmacop or anything like that. But just, I suppose it's just what I've been watching, really. I suppose I've been watching FSG's content for a while, and okay, I've picked up the likes of Mr. CDP and Pharmacop through that, but yeah, definitely would prefer the views to go to FSG in that respect, I suppose. I'm absolutely sure it will, Briscoe. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the area that you grew up in, as you've said before. But again, it's like, I mean, FSG said it several times before that modders and mappers make stuff that they want to play, right? So if they want to play a map on the area where they grew up, they will create a map on the area that they grew up in. I mean, I don't think we've had a sort of a really good, well, I mean, I will openly admit that obviously 22 is the first PC version of the game that I've played, so I wouldn't really know, but anybody else know of any like really good English, British 4K maps from previous versions, or? Because obviously as a previous console user from 15, 17 and 19, I couldn't get 4K maps. I certainly don't remember seeing many 4K British maps on YouTube videos and things like that. 4x, not 4K. Yeah, I thought I missed a little strip. Oh, on both sides. Again, I don't think that's going to do too much to our environmental score. It's going to kick. That's kicked up to the top anyway, so that's fine. Apparently, we need to weed control in the grass, but I don't know how you're supposed to do that. So right. Look at that sky. Now that's one thing that if you didn't hear last week, that MissyB has actually put into the new update of this map. She's actually put relight in. So if you have relight, you don't need it for this map, which is good. And I guess that obviously when the mappers are putting it into their map, that is going to obviously help console users get better visuals, isn't it? Because otherwise they just have the standard visuals, but with it built into the map, they'll be able to have relight effectively in their game, which is going to be great. Are you putting relight into yours, Briscoe, or are you just leaving it as standard and letting people add relight or not? Oh yeah, FSG had a server on Homeworld, didn't he? Obviously never played it, but I saw a little bit of it, I guess, when he did live streams and stuff from there. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's one way that Tanner. I think that's one way that console players are going to be like, actually, this is really good, because it was only going to be able for PC, because it was a scripted mod. But obviously, writing it into the map code, it's so much better. Right. So what we'll do with him, he's just finished. So we're finished in this field now as well. So what we'll do, we'll run this back to the yard. We'll spin on to tomorrow morning, and because this kind of a little bit of lighting is good, just to sort of see some of those sunsets, but we won't stay in dark for too long. Is it still doing that, Briscoe? I mean, I know he tinkered with it a little bit, but I thought he changed the timing so that in the summer it was better. I don't know. I might be wrong. I mean, obviously I'm in October, so you'd expect it to be getting dark when it got dark this time. So, right, let's quickly. Where's my torch? I thought the gate was closed. Hang on, let me check my runner. Had been turned off. There we go. Right. Get up at 9, I think. More realistic. Alright. Is that going to be on Oxy's Court Farms then, I guess? Will probably be the first time he releases that. Right, so what we'll do, let's get this guy over here running. Let's have a look at our production. So we need slurry to make solid fertilizer, but do we need to make solid fertilizer? 57,000 litres. Probably not at the moment. So what I think we'll do then is let's take the slurry. So we want, where's our slurry? Slurry. And we'll take it to the BGA. And how much slurry have we got? 28,000. 28,000, 7,000, 4 times, isn't it? So let's get him running and taking that down for us. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was probably a little earlier, but I mean, for instance, my watch is telling me sunset is at 17:40 tonight for us in the UK, so I suppose it's a little bit out, but I know I haven't sold the seed, Mark. I'm not sure whether I'm going to, because that's a heck of a lot. And that would wipe out our debt quite quickly. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. What I am thinking of doing, I am thinking of finding some greenhouses, and maybe putting a couple of greenhouses in the middle here, or maybe even just up the top here, and farm and greenhouses that take manure and seeds, and in that way we can use the seeds rather than sell them, because as I say, that's a bit I guess in some respects, in inverted commas again, it's a bit cheaty that we've managed to create that much seed at that cost. Yeah, they do, Mark. So I mean, it's going to be 17:40 sunset for tonight, but probably tomorrow it's going to be what, 16:40-ish for us. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So right, so we're all weeded, we're all done. Let's repair our power spray. That's good. Well, actually, we can probably also put our wide tyres back on. I think we're all done in the field for now. We'll give the sprayer a wash. That's what we'll do. We'll also rent ourselves a nice little Thunder trailer and get some fuel up to the yard. I suppose we better put a diesel point in as well. I think once we've got all of this going, we're then ready to just bring in the money and get rid of some of this debt. And what we'll do, I think we'll just repair the equipment as and when we need to, I think, rather than just going around and doing it all. Did you know I did a version of that with a matching extension tank? What, of the spot spray thing, or the thunder? Right, what we'll do then, I'll leave the tractor here. Let's go and jump into the Land Rover. We've not driven this for a while. I don't think we've driven this since the first episode actually, so let's go. Colour selectable, still need to add brand option at the moment. There we go. Oh, there's one load of slurry done. I did not know, Mark. But that's okay, I mean, that one's alright for now. It worked. So, right. Let's jump on into the store. Right, trailers. Yeah, we're only gonna hire it, so we're not gonna do anything with it, because the plan will be we shall get a load of diesel, take it up, fill up all of our, well, we'll fill up a diesel tank. Look out for the speed camera. It's alright, can't get points in this, otherwise I'd be in trouble. Jump over the bridge. What, travelling 100 kph, 100 miles an hour down these roads? Things to do, Mark, things to do. See, I can hold it together. I think I've gone completely the wrong way as well. That's your fault, Mark. Yep. What can we do? I'll just go straight ahead, I guess. And I guess while doing that, I'll be good. And excuse me, I do use my Logitech side panel, but why is there nothing there? I don't know. I'll do it a lot quicker. Right, we'll slow it down to 30 just for Mark. But also, what I'm going to do at the same time is extend the auto drive. Just pull that out a little bit, just change that a little bit, there we go. There you go, Mark, happy? Not happy there, whoops. Okay, make a nice turn here. That's not quite as nice as I would have liked. There we go. I'm pretty sure these roads would probably be like 40 anyway. I mean, you never know, they could even be 60 mile an hour. They do like to do some of these roads at 60, don't they? Over here. But that's still a little bit quick to handle when you're sticking it on cruise control and doing auto drive, otherwise it's all over the place. Right, so we're coming up on the fuel point. Well, yeah, until someone crashes and then they decide, oh no, let's change the speed limit. But as you and I both know, it's got to be a reasonably decent crash for them to actually decide, oh, let's change it. Otherwise they're just like, eh. Come on, give me another point, give me another point. There we go. Right, let's fill that up. Going to take a little while. Right, while he's filling up, let's jump over and have a look at... Oh, it's up to 5 now, which is grey and grand. Right, where is he? Should be... Here he is. So he's empty, so what have we got? 21,000 litres of slurry still to go. Which means actually what we need to do is probably need to change his. Yeah, we need to give him another round, but that'll be alright. That's fine for now. But we do need to activate. No, that's already activated as well. Good. Yeah, very slow pump. Excuse me, sorry guys. What do you reckon? I reckon that should be enough fuel. Certainly for now. Oh, and that's obviously not going to do auto drive because I left the vehicle. Get out of the way, love. Right. 2,000 litres will be fine for now. We'll get that up. We'll get that into a... Let me just double check something. Harvester. 1,000 litres of fuel. Maybe we should go back and get some more. 1,000 litres of fuel, 375 litres of fuel, 330 litres of fuel. Yeah, I'm going to go back and get some more actually. What? Oh, just trying to refill the car up. Right. We might as well just fill that then, actually, looking at that. Right. So while he's going, let's have a look at our cows. Make sure they're okay. We've run out of hay again. They are really eating this hay and silage. Food itself is actually pretty good. So, yeah, so food, 358,000 litres. So at the moment, I'm not overly worried about the fact we've run out of hay. Although we have got 52,000 up in the top. So that's good. That's fine. But we haven't got any silage. So I think what we'll do, let's deactivate the hay, activate the silage, and then at least we'll get some silage. And we'll just leave that there for now. Right, let's jump back in our pickup, or our Land Rover. Nearly done. There we go. So what, that was probably 4,200 in total. We got a fuel cost, 4,788. That's not too bad. I'll take that. Right, put that back on. Right, we'll run this back. We'll place ourselves a small fuel point. We'll unload it all into there. We'll return the trailer, and then we'll make sure everything else is all good, and then we'll see what's next. Yeah, yes, Mark. German engineering. Although usually relatively good, aren't they? But there we go. Right, let's turn that off and let's get ourselves back. Go up a little bit more. Right, let's have a look. So, I think what we'll do is containers. I don't think I've got anything else in there by there. Water. There are water tanks. Fusions, dry corn. I think we just put one of those in then. And where to put it? I think what we'll do, actually, is just pop it down. That makes sense, popping it just there. Okay. Right. And we'll just leave that there, running like that for a minute. So, as I say, we'll just finish having a look at the cows then. So, we've got 200 of 800, 100% health, food's fine, water's fine, got 7,000 milk, that's fine. They got plenty. Okay, I think that's okay there. So, that's good. we've got... Oh, someone left the gate open. So what have we got in the manure heap? We've got 23,000 litres of manure. That's okay. And then I guess, sheep-wise, even though that we can see that one up at the top, that's 99% food. Let's have a look in here. Power takeoff is not defined. Curious. Right, actually we've got that tractor kicking around, haven't we? Where is he? There he is. I'll come all the way back down. Let's pop it. Just a text change in the update, I think. Okay. So if I pop him onto this trailer, I'm saying we shouldn't. I mean, it looks like it hooks up if that's. And it was definitely pulling the forage wagon around the field and picking the straw up, so I don't know, Mark. You'll know more than I do. Right, I guess. Are we done? Let's have a look at our farm. I think we're done in our farm anyway. So grass. Actually, let's turn grass on just so we can have a look. Oh, it is ready to harvest, but I can guarantee that actually. Is it just a visual thing then, Mark? Or... Oh no, Ghost Stage 3 of 3. So it looks like we can get another cut in. Oh, this one not. With this one we can't. That's 2 of 3. I'd rather wait for 3 of 3 then. That one. Not quite sure that looks right. Why wouldn't they, Mark? Right? Right. Let's return our fuel tank because that is done. We'll get the valet to take our. We'll get the missus to take that back, shall we? Park that away. Right. Should we take out another contract then? I think that's kind of all we've got to do for now. Okay. So, what can we do? We can do some baling, but I think that field's big. I think that field is very big. Yeah, that's up there. Although it's not that far away. What are they asking for? Head it and bale it, take the bales to biogas plants. It's going to be hay. That might work for us. The bales that we don't need. Or the bales that they don't need, sorry, we can keep and put them into the cows. That would work. What else? Just trying to think of financially again. Oh. No vehicles. That's fine. That's one of the clashes with the change. 101,000 harvesting. I think there's still a bit of a bug with this, don't you? Harvesting potatoes with that equipment. I don't think that quite is the right equipment. And sowing, I mean, we could sow for 10 grand. Actually, yeah, why don't we do that one? Because we've got our own seeder, we've got our own seeds. That works out perfectly. Although we're going to have to think of a way, not to crash into the post. We're going to have to think of a way to transport more seed and see, I don't want fertilizer. I don't want to put fertilizer down. So if we unload that. Load up the seed. And take it to the field. No. Definitely not Mark P's harvester. Bit of a weird one though, considering it's trying to give you a corn header on a John Deere. But anyway. Right, where are we heading? I don't know why I went into there. Let's just check. Let's just bring the mini map up. Oh, I'm heading down there. That's okay. And I think I will go into this map. Track goes down, yeah, the side there. So and wheat. Oh, we were just looking at contracts, Mark. I'll show you. We were looking at contracts, and I found one for 101,000 for harvesting. It said it wanted to harvest potatoes, but it wants me to use a John Deere and a corn header, and we don't think that will work. Right, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to bring up my Nightbot settings and just change the frequency of those messages. They're coming through a bit too timers. We'll up that. There we go. Right. Yeah, not quite what we thought would. Ooh, this is going to be interesting trying to get that down there. Oh no, there we go. Right, where's our entrance to our field? Obviously it's on the other side. And yes, I know technically there's no collisions on the hedge, so I could go through it, but that's cheating. There we go. What have we got? Probably got 270 again, haven't we? There we go. We'll just lower it down and off we go. Preferably with GPS turned on, I guess. Realism. Yes. Indeed. I mean, I'm sure everybody who is in the stream has probably already, but if you haven't, if you could like the stream today, that would be grand. It will help the channel out. If you're watching this afterwards, then again, it would be great if you could like and subscribe, and turn on the little bell, and you'll get all the notifications when I go live. So yeah. Oh, somebody's just liked. Well, as always guys, really appreciate you guys coming along, checking it out, staying with me for a couple of hours on a Saturday afternoon. We'll probably carry on for another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll go and decide what we're going to do next time out. Well, I might spin on well, I don't know, we'll get this field done, probably not today, but afterwards I think we'll look at maybe spinning on through to November or something and see where we go from there. And what I'll do as well during the week, I will write that down now, I will look at some greenhouses. Did I write that down last week? I did write that down last week. So I'll find some greenhouses that are suitable for live streaming. There are a few that I've got already loaded in, but they are not, because of the products that you can grow in them, and I'm not showing that on stream. So oh, missed a bit. It's okay, we'll get it. Okay. And we'll, as I say, we'll find ones that take seed and manure, and we can use what we've got. Oh wow, 10% complete already? Blimey. That quick, you never know, we might have it done by the end of the stream. That was me not paying attention. We have got our Manitou and bucket. I suppose we could bring some seeds down in that. That would work when we need to. I think this map's a bit big, a bit small for the conveyors, so that won't work. But I do know that 82 Studios has got a I think I've got it installed actually. We've got I think it's actually up here, isn't it? Got 82 Studios Seed Runner installed, so we could get one of those when we get some money, although we've got some money, and use that for the seed and lime and stuff when we go around. And do maybe other contracts further afield and things like that. But yeah, I mean, we've got to start looking at that loan, because that's also hurting us in terms of our interest, loan interest. 1,600 quid a month. Buy it by selling some seeds. You really want me to sell some seeds, don't you, Mark? I said it's too cheaty. We created them way too easily. We don't need. Where is it? Solid fert, wheat, solid fert, barley, and water. I still can't remember how we ended up with so much in the first place, but right, looks like AD is still running quite well, so that's good. What we'll possibly get him to do is do some CD, yeah, yes, CD, CD underworld, CD underbelly. We'll get the Kubota. Actually, we'll have a look at the Kubota in a minute when he empties that slurry out, and we might get him to bring some digestate back. Yes, he does. He releases it about, what, about 5 o'clock on a Saturday, doesn't he? I think something like that. Oh, there we go. Right, very quickly, let's jump into this guy. Yep, he's on his last one. So what we'll do is turn him off. We need to create a load point. Oh, it's going to be a reverse point. Right, here we go. See if this is going to work, shall we? Oh, is he? Oh yeah, of course he does, yeah. Right, let's drive that back. One more, I think. There we go. And then we'll drive ourselves out. and connect ourselves up. There. Steggy! Hello Nick, welcome along. Well done yesterday with your streams. Sorry to hear that you had to cut it short for your own personal stream because of migraine. But thanks for inviting me along last night. That was good fun. Some of those guys are a bit different, but all good, all the same. Right then, so we want BGA load. We want to empty it at the multi-production unload, and we want digestate. Let's see what he does the first time. Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy. Probably just staring at the screen for too long yesterday, right? Oh, we've got loads of it. Cuckoo is the word. If anybody's watching this, it's not me. Not touching a thing. Might need to adjust that a little bit if we're going to keep doing that, because that's a bit wayward and awkward. But for now, it's working, so we'll get back to the seeding, shall we? Yeah, speak to you soon, Briscoe. Let me know if I can help it in any way. Enjoy going back into the depths of Giants Editor. Oh mate, Nick, I feel for you, that sucks buddy. But yeah, I mean, I'll agree with Tanner. Really enjoyed watching some of those other guys streaming as well. I kind of had a couple of streams going while I was playing myself, and mainly had FSGs up, but obviously had a look at 4Bs and had a look at TAC and yours earlier on in the day while I was out for work, in between pupils, very briefly. So yeah, I think you had a really good stuff. Scorp, hello mate, welcome along. There we go. There we go. The all caps. Nice to see you, buddy. How are we doing this morning then, Scorp? Morning for you? I want to say morning, but yeah, I feel sorry for you, Nick. They were, I mean, to be fair, TAC's really good, but 4B's a bit He's a bit crazy, but in a good way. In a good way, especially with that using Mark's harvester to write things in the crop at the end. That was good fun. Your wife's doing the farmer's market, so you're at home playing FS. Oh, again, rude not to, right? Yeah, agreed, Mark. Yeah, no wonder he had a migraine. Oh, no, wrong one. Whoops. Yeah, especially the wrong number of stars. No, he saved it. He saved it. He did manage to make it into a exclamation mark at one point. No, I completely agree, Nick. Yeah, he seems an absolutely fantastic guy. Quite loud. The 205 horsepower, is that the tuned version? Because I may have tuned this. Where are we? Yeah, 205. I mean, as a medium tractor, yeah, I think it's absolutely plenty, Mark. I think it's I think you go too much more than that on something sort of this size. I think you're not really realistic, are you? I mean, what are we? 205 horsepower, 7 tons. And when you start looking at yes, it's 6 series. I mean, you go 6 series, you go to 7 series. 7 series is obviously only up to 220. So I think 205 horsepower is perfect, mate. Oh, that loaded the forage wagon, Nick. I mean, it's great. I'm using it on here. It's all good. It's got a decent pickup. It's got you can use it at decent speed, decent capacity as well. So yeah, good. Yeah, I think if you go any higher, you're going to be sort of outdoing the 7 series anyway, aren't you? Yeah, that Fent wagon's awesome, Nick. Good fun. Right, so it looks like we are about to run out of seed. Hopefully we can get this pass done. And then what I think we'll do, we'll leave it at the side with the... Look at that, perfect. I think we'll bring it back. We'll open up the cover, leave it there. Let's jump into... Where's the Manitou? Because at the moment we've got nothing else to carry stuff with. We'll spin that round. Let's get some seed. That should be enough. Nick, Mark's just tagged you in Discord in the mods and links. Hopefully you'll be able to see it there. Alright, so, oh blimey, look at that, 5 o'clock, 2 hours in. Okay, well, I think you guys don't necessarily need to see me do the rest of this contract. I was just doing it for a little bit of extra money. So I think what I'll do, as I say, during the week, I will get some greenhouses loaded in. I will and I will write down that we'll maybe trying to write and steer at the same time. Maybe skip through a month or two. It's a good job there's no traffic, right? What, for an old piece of classic kit? Is that the one that Scruff's got as well? Because I know that he mentions you at the end of each farmhand video. Right. Let's extend out. What am I doing? There we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on. There we go. Jump through the hedge. And there we go. We'll fill up and let's carry on. Yeah, anyway, I think we'll leave it there for today, and we'll carry on again next Saturday, same time. I'm going to finish this field off. And then we'll I'll see you back here next week, and we'll see what we're going to do next. If you haven't already, if you can like the stream before you leave, and have a good rest of your Saturday, whether it be a few hours left or a lot more hours left. And yeah, one more time, I'll see you next week. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now. Bye bye.